we're here in the province. Can't really pronounce the name of it, so I'll put it in the remarks. I can pronounce it, I just can't remember what it is. But we're getting a hotel and we're waiting to see if they can get us internet, because I have a class I have to take tonight. And we're going to be visiting a church here in the morning. It's called H&K Volume 2. So we'll see if they can get us some internet going. Be nice to kind of chill out, get something to eat here. So that hotel didn't work out. Came down the road a couple of miles and found another hotel. And the internet still wasn't hot, but if I sat right next to the Wi-Fi box, I could get fast enough internet that I was actually able to take my class last night. I'm not going to mention the name of the hotel. We're here in this province, which is about 2.5 hours north and east of Angeles City. It's called Nueva Ecija, and the little town we're in right now, I believe, is Santa Rosa. And they're well known in this place for mostly rice. There's rice fields on both sides of the road. The road on both sides are laid out with the rice so it can dry. And we're going to be visiting, this is the Lord's Day today, we're going to be visiting a church that one of our good friend and fellow pastor of mine back home, this is one of the missionaries that they support over here. So we're going to visit them and worship with them here this morning. I thought I'd do a quick vlog this morning before we leave, just to give you an idea of what the range of hotels is. The last video I did with the Drake Hotel was really nice. You know, and we're still going to be there for until the end of the month. We just paid for the whole month because it's such a nice hotel. This one isn't. And you know, and it's kind of a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to get. It ended up being a little bit on the pricey side for the Philippines at $30, but we did get a free breakfast, which was an egg. You got rice and a hot dog, and I think they call it hot silog or something along those lines. But the hotel itself, we do have air conditioning, we do have running water. I was able to take a hot shower, but it's pretty dirty. Probably something that many of you wouldn't stay in, but personally, I don't have a problem with it because I've stayed in a lot worse situations out in the province before, you know, where there's no air conditioning, there's a dirt floor, you have a bucket of water that you use to shower with, and there's no mattress. So for me, it's not that bad. I just for the price, I believe it's pretty overpriced. But I'll give you a look at the room here. First, I guess I'll show you what the bathroom's like, and this is honestly pretty typical, where for whatever reason the shower, it doesn't separate. So if you take a shower, your feet get wet whenever you have to use the bathroom. But these boxes are what they use to make the water hot, which It's warm. I mean, there's no problem with that. The toilet, however, you'll see that at one point it looked like it did have a toilet seat that broke off of there and it was never replaced. And it was never replaced because, like I showed you in one of the other videos that I had, this is pretty normal for Filipinos, and one of these days I'm gonna see if I can't get somebody to actually show me how this works, because I don't know if you're supposed to sit on that, if you're supposed to hover over top of it whenever you use the bathroom. I just don't know. I don't know how it works, but at any rate, there's the bathroom. You can see the back of this door. Yeah, I'm from Katanning, and I can think of a couple of places that probably have bathroom doors that look like that. We call them roach motels. But I haven't seen a single roach in here, but there is mice droppings, what I believe are mice droppings, right here. And my wife said that she believed that she could hear a mouse scurrying around last night while we slept, so we put all our stuff up off of the floor and then basically slept with the light on. I just put a towel over my head so it was dark enough, but you kind of get the idea. This is a wooden cabinet you can put your clothes in. This is the bed, and it isn't much to look at, but honestly it was decently comfortable. Just dirty, you know, like the refrigerator works. You plug that in, put some water in it, and a nice mirror to look at yourself. It is kind of spacious, but the TV doesn't work. I tried every single way possible to get that TV to work, and there's just no getting it to work. And of course, when you come in here, it's like 1,000 degrees, and it takes about 2 hours for this single wall unit air conditioner to get going good enough, but it cools it off enough that you can actually sleep. And it has a little balcony, but you don't want to go out here. It's just absolutely disgusting. It is a nice view. So that's basically the hotel. It's, you might say for $30 that that's not bad, and I guess I would agree, but when you're using the standards over here, the other hotel that we're staying in for $20 in Angeles City, you know, that's American quality, and there's plenty like that. And I got on Agoda and I looked around here, and in this area there are several hotels that I do believe would have been much better, but I don't know. You know, I kind of had to grab what I could use, because I had a class to take that uses Zoom, and I have to have at least 10 meg service to take the class, and we had right at 10 meg if I was right next to the router. But last night, of course, my class starts at 10 o'clock. That's when everybody's in their rooms and everybody's using the internet, so it dropped down, and it was glitchy, but I was able to get through it. And so we'll see what the rest of the day brings. We're looking forward to going to church and worshiping the Lord with our brothers and sisters out here in the province. So. That's fresh.
Kakamatay na. Ano sir, sa bukid?
remember the greatness of God in our life. Amen? While we are here, don't look kung sino man po pwede ang mga bagay, mga tao, tinitingnan nyo, but still, tingnan nyo ang kadakilaan ng Diyos sa buhay nyo, mga kapatid. Kung bakit ka nabubuhay, kung bakit ka nakakagawa ng mga bagay na gusto mo, because of the greatness of God. Hindi dahil sa iyo, kaya ka nakakatayo. Mga kapatid, may dakilang Diyos. May tapat na Diyos. Kaya sabi nila ng awit, dakila at katapatan mo, O Diyos, sa buhay namin. Sana, habang nabubuhay ka, always remember the greatness of God in our life. a prosperity gospel. I am preaching that God will bless you because He is faithful to us. Amen? Mga kapatid, ang sarap po sa buhay po natin, even we are not faithful, still God is faithful to us. Every time you walk, that is the work of God. Even you work because of the strength, that is the work of God. So that's why He is faithful to us, even we are not faithful. And now, if you are asking blessing, hindi ka naman pwede pagpalay ng Diyos kung wala kang gagawin para sa Kanya. Tama po ba? It is unfair to God. He is faithful and then we are unfaithfulness. Mali po yun. Dahil kung may tapat tayong Diyos, hindi ba dapat maging tapat din tayo? Kaya nga po sabi ko pa po sa inyo, this man, he planned for, when I asked him, how many years you take the class? For 8 years. What? 8 years? Masteral, doctor, alos. But pinag-aaralan lang po niya is Greek word. Para mas lalo niya maintindihan ang salita ng Diyos. Tingnan niyo po. But do you think that he is wasting his time? Do you think that he is wasting his money? But for me, no. Why? Because he is doing for God, not for himself. Amen? Eh, dito po sa buhay po natin, dito sa mundo, hindi lamang po pang sarili dapat natin na iniintindi natin. Dapat ang gawain ng Diyos. Ang Diyos sa buhay po natin. Kailangan din natin iniintindi ang gawain ng Diyos. Kaya nung nalaman ko yung kanyang ginagawa, wow! Sabi ko, 8 taon. Pag-aaral siya ng faith. Hindi mo biro yun. Nasira siya, si Angel lang, nasira na pinado niya kaya yung pag-aaral. Pumapasok sa ulo. Napakailan.
Opo. Ay, makipipilin ko na tayo sa kanila. Oo. Opo. Kuya, kaya mo kami.